going to do what you enjoy really doing is word problems here. I know you guys absolutely love word problems. They're super easy for you. So let's just kind of dive into this. So let me go ahead and read this word problem to you. It says, suppose that the daily cost C of manufacturing bicycles is given by C equals 80x plus 5,000. Then the average daily cost C bar is given by C bar of X equals 80x plus 5,000 all over X. How many bicycles must be produced each day for the average cost to be no more than $100? All right, so there's a lot going on in this word problem. A lot of times in word problems, they give you what's called erroneous information. The equation right here, this 80x plus 5,000, that's erroneous. You don't need it. It's just how they actually got the real formula that we're going to use, which is the 80x plus 5,000 divided by X, because it's asking about average cost, not the cost itself. So they give that to you to throw you off. So don't let that happen to you. Also, the key word here is going to be no more than. So no more than right here. So the no more than, what that means in math is less than or equal to. So we need to go ahead and set up our equation to actually solve this. So what we're going to have, we have our 80x plus 5,000 over X. This has to be no more than $100 or less than or equal to. So that no more than, when you see it in a word problem, that means less than or equal to. And then from here, this is just, let's solve this. So I'm going to subtract my 100 from both sides. So I have 80x plus 5,000 over X minus 100 is less than or equal to 0. We have to subtract fractions, so we're going to do 80x plus 5,000 minus 100x over X, simply because this would be 100x over X for a common denominator, is less than or equal to 0. So I have an equation of negative 20x plus 5,000 over X has to be less than or equal to 0. All right. So now I have those equations. Let me turn my board down. This looks kind of bright and blurry. There, that's a little better. Okay, so we have this. So now all I need to do is my critical value. So let's figure out my critical value so I can come over in here. So I'm going to take my numerator and I'm going to say negative 20x plus 5,000 equals 0. Then I'm going to solve this, and I can see that X is going to equal 250 just by subtracting the 5,000 divided by negative 20. Then I also know X cannot equal 0. So now I'm going to do my inequality test. I'm going to put my 0 here. I'm going to put an open dot because I can't divide by 0. And then my 250. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug them in. I'm going to pick some test values. I'm going to pick a number between 0 and 250. Let's do 10. That's easy enough to do math with. Let's pick a number greater than 250. Let's pick 500. That's easy to do math with. So when I plug them back into here, if I plug 10 in here, I get negative 200 plus 5,000 over X. And that has to be less than or equal to 0. Well, that's actually greater than or equal to 0 because I'm going to get a positive number. So this is not going to work. But if I put 500 in here, 500 times negative 20 is bigger than 5,000. So I'm going to get a negative number, so this is going to work. So my solution is going to be here. So my solution set is going to be from 250 to infinity. But it's a word problem, so we have to go back into the word problem and actually figure out what's going on. And what this actually means is the company must produce at least 250 bikes to have an average cost of less than or equal to $100. All right, so voila, this is how we solve this. Just know, good rule of thumb is If your problem has words in it, your answer has to have words in it. You still have to show the math on how you get there. But if your problem has words in it, your answer should have words in it. Best way to do is just kind of restate the question that you learned how to do in English. Hi, I'm Mr. Buzzard, and these videos are supplemental instruction for my students. If you found the video enjoyable, make sure you click the like button and click subscribe, as well as the bell for notifications to receive future videos on high school mathematics.